radio station, and you can watch us. We are on your computer, your mobile device. Just head on over to SuperTalk TV. And today we're going to continue celebrating the Christmas season and all the good things happening in Marion County, specifically in Columbia, Mississippi. Joining us is Miss Lori Watts. She's president of the Marion County Development Partnership, and Miss Trisha Brewer. She is the owner of the Marion Theater, which has recently been renovated. So, hey, ladies.
Hello. Hi, how are you?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I know you guys have really gotten the season kicked off. You had your beautiful Christmas parade last night. If they're watching at SuperTalk TV, they see a wonderful photo of the parade from up top. So how was the turnout?
It was great. Yeah, people lined the streets for quite a distance. Had a really good turnout.
Well, that's great. And so the festivities don't stop. So, Lori, let's start with you. What are all the good things happening in and around Columbia over the next couple of weeks?
Well, tonight we have our premiere of our live nativity this year. So every Friday and Saturday night at 7 p.m. we will be presenting the live nativity. This is the drama that happens across the rooftops on the buildings along our main street with beautiful lighting and the characters from the nativity story in costume and walking down Main Street to in front of the courthouse. It's always a favorite of people. It's a great event for our residents as well as visitors who come to see that. And then next weekend we have the Clydesdale horses coming to give buggy rides. That's a favorite of our community. They collaborate with our local fire department for a fundraiser, so it's great, and that's a beautiful thing as well to ride through the beautiful lights in the downtown area on the horse and buggy drawn by the Clydesdale. So that's a lot of fun as well.
Well, tonight there'll be a donkey. Will they have a live donkey going for the live nativity?
Actually, I think that there are some live animals in the nativity, absolutely. And we also have a guest narrator, a very famous Mississippi voice that I can't tell until after it debuts, but it's someone that people will certainly recognize across our state, so we're excited about that.
So if we want to get a little ahead of tonight in terms of maybe what's the best time to get there, Lori, how to park, where to set up, are there any pro tips for that?
Absolutely. So there are several parking lots in churches that are near Main Street. There's a large parking lot directly behind our City Hall, so you can get directions to City Hall, and there will be plenty of parking behind that. I would recommend arriving at least by 6:30 or so that you can be on hand for that beginning. And the presentation is actually about 30 minutes. So following that, we have amusement rides going on. The stores are open for shopping. We've got some food trucks downtown. We have our famous Grinch train that's been running for several years that will also be operating at that time.
So lots of fun things going on tonight. But Trisha, if we want to catch a movie, it sounds like the Marion Theater is the place to be, or I guess catch a show. So tell us about the Marion Theater.
Yes, we reopened the theater in June of 2012, so we've been open for about 11 years now. We really look forward to these Christmas events. They bring a lot of customers downtown, and a lot of them didn't even know the theater existed. So, I mean, it's great, that we see people from far away, and they return as return customers, and to enjoy the holiday spirit as well. We're showing White Christmas this week. Everybody loves that with Bing Crosby and all the wonderful Danny Kaye. Yeah, it's a really good movie. So y'all come on down and come see the movie first and maybe go enjoy the town, or do the opposite way, see a little bit of the town and come see the movie,
That is so special for our main streets and downtowns, the ones that have preserved or chosen to renovate historic theaters, because look, there's nothing wrong with the IMAX and going to see the blockbusters on the big screens and sort of all of that, but there is just something so charming about seeing an older movie or a classic or just a movie in general, kind of in a smaller, more intimate setting in a redone sort of historic site. So, Trisha, when y'all renovated the theater, did you get to keep as much character or personality as possible, from its roots?
Well, the theater originally was built in 1936, and it was kind of an Art Deco design. I've seen some pictures from maybe more of the 50s and 60s when they remodeled it a little bit. We tried to keep it as close as we could to what we had. But we updated to all digital equipment. So my business partner and I, he's Tony Wandell, we remodeled the whole thing. We basically had to gut it, and just redid all, the chairs and everything, and bought new digital equipment, and so it's modern, but it has a home feel to it. People, that's what a lot of people say. They come and they just feel like they're comfortable there, and they don't have, we keep our prices low because we want it to give back to the community, and we do play first-run movies. It's not always older. We usually play first-run movies, but we throw in an old classic like White Christmas every once in a while to bring in some good cheer, and so we try to be flexible in booking movies and try to play all kinds of stuff for everybody. So come on down.
So are y'all open? What's your schedule? I know right now it's kind of geared towards the Christmas and the great events going on in Columbia the next couple of nights or weekends. But on a regular basis, if folks just want to get out, visit Mississippi, stretch their legs and see some things during the Christmas holidays, where can they find, special showings?
Right now, it's a lot of the movies that are coming out. We have White Christmas, of course, on playing. On the other side is an Angel Studios film called The Shift, which is basically a retelling of the story of Job. And then next week we're going to get Wonka. And for the week of Christmas, I think we have a choice between Migration or Aquaman. We're trying to figure out which one we play first and then play one later. So, since we only have 2 screens, sometimes we're not like those megaplexes where they can play a bunch of movies at the same time. We kind of have to choose. But, we always, you could go to moviesatthemarion.com and check out our showtimes. I also have a Facebook page, and I'm always posting stuff about movies coming up and, what we got down the pike, and hopefully that we can book. And so we just try to keep mainly first-run movies and try to accommodate the people of this town and around.
They do a great job, Rebecca. It amazes me. I'll look over at the marquee, and there's the movie that is all the rage, and it's opening today, and I'll look over there, and the Marion has it. It's a great thing for our small town. It's awesome.
Well, I'm just sitting here thinking, Trisha, this is a great birthday party setup. Can folks rent it out for private parties, or do y'all have specials for things like that?
We have a small little game room area. We tried doing birthday parties, where they would go in there, but it's really kind of small. But we'll do special deals if you get a large enough group. We do school groups all the time during this time of year. Like right now I have 6, I think, school groups next week. I had one this morning, and we usually do them in the morning before our regular hours start.
How fun.
Yeah, and we do a special deal for $10 with a ticket and a kit pack, and they just love it. So
they do. That's so cool. Yeah. And these are the special things you find in your downtown and your main streets, and why we encourage people all the time to sort of check those things out. And then also all the hard work that the rest of partnerships and organizations put in to make those beautiful lights and the Christmas events that are going on. Lori, I know Columbia is just really well known for the lights that come downtown and the Christmas cheer that's happening, and that hadn't changed this year, huh?
That's right. So it is. Our presentation is a little different this year. You know, we don't have the ice skating that we've had for the last few years, but we do still have the lights and the music and the live nativity and activities for kids and shopping and food. And so there's still a lot of things to enjoy in Columbia at Christmas time. We also have a new website. It's visitcolumbiams.com and a Facebook page that is Visit Columbia MS. So scheduling and things that are happening on the weekends, any special events that we have, people can catch up with them there and keep up with what's going on and what's scheduled at different times.
All righty. Well, I appreciate your time, ladies. I'm praying for you guys good weather this weekend. May all the things go well, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Rebecca. Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. You guys stick with this. We got more for you coming up next.